Hello, and welcome to this. This is FTL with Rjackiley of Rjackiley Games, and yeah, it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. There's been a few things that have happened, just sort of like me not being able to get to my recording stuff, which is the reason it's taken like 2 weeks to get to this recording. But it's all over and done with. We are playing FTL today, which is frankly probably one of my favorite games, just sort of in general. Like, you always have, like, at specific times you'll have specific favorite games, but this is just one of my most, like, just liked games over that I just like. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this. We're just gonna be doing like a run through of it, of a random ship. I'm gonna go through a quick explanation of it now, of what the game is, and then we'll get straight into it. So if you don't know, FTL is this indie game. It's this little sort of 2D spaceship fighting simulator sort of thing. So pretty much you're in this spaceship, you have all your crew, you have to direct them where to go, which systems to operate, and then you're like, directing which weapons to fire and all that sort of stuff, so you can actually fight other ships, collect scrap, buy more weapons, do all sorts of things, and it's just really interesting. And you should get a general gist of it if you've never seen it before when I play through it. So we're just going to start a new game here. Now you can play through of all of these ships, and it this is always one of the hardest decisions, to decide which ship you want to play as. Now we can play as any of these. They all have their sort of unique perks and things. So you got the Kestrel Cruiser, which is the one you start out as. It's pretty generic. It's got humans. It's got a rocket type weapon and a laser type weapon. Pretty much the laser weapons you can fire as many times as you want. It's perfectly fine. The rocket ones, you will have a certain amount of rockets, and you can get more by killing ships, and then you'll sometimes drop rockets, or you can buy them from stores and all sorts of things like that. So you can fire them. They'll go through shields, which is something that most ships should have, and pretty much they'll go through shields and they'll do a lot of damage. So I'll run through a few things here. You've got shields here, which, like I said, most ships have it. It pretty much means if you shoot a laser weapon at them or other sorts of things, it will block one shot and then recharge over about 5 seconds, or something like that. You got your engines, which basically allows you to dodge, so you have a bigger chance of dodging. You can see the thing on the right here that shows like when you get to the top, it's dodge 35 and that sort of stuff. And it'll also increase the time it takes for your FTL drive, which I'll get to in a sec, to charge up. So your FTL drive is basically you being able to jump to another system. So you need fuel to jump, which most of the time doesn't become that big of an issue. But in a battle, when you first go into it, it'll actually take time to charge. So if it's a battle you can't win, you need to jump away, you actually have to wait throughout the time, so you can't just jump immediately. Oxygen, pretty simple. It provides oxygen to the ship. If that gets taken out, then your oxygen will start depleting, that sort of stuff. You can do some interesting things with oxygen. Like you can see on the ship here, you've got your doors. You can open them to get rid of fires. Like if there's no oxygen in a room, a fire will stop. Like fires can start on your ship. So that's pretty interesting. You've got your weapon control here, which basically means the more bars you have the more weapons you can use. Because each weapon, if you see on the list there over the right, it says Artemis missile, and then it says required power, and that says 1. And the burst laser here requires 2 power. So the weapons have 3. That way you can operate both of those at the same time. The next thing here is your med bay. That basically means any of your crew that go into there will get healed. Piloting, it'll give you more evasion. It'll give you more evasion when your pilot is not there if you upgrade that. These are sort of subsystems, so you don't need power bars to actually run it, and that's a thing I'll get to in a sec. Then you've got your sensors, which basically allows you to see interior of your ship, interior of enemy ship, see weapon charge, and see enemy's power usage. And these ones that have that sort of thing, which aren't dictated by scrap, pretty much means that, and that little symbol, that cog, is scrap. That's sort of the currency of the game. When it says it's no scrap and there's no like power bar next to it, it means if someone's operating that room, you will get the next bonus. So if I were to put someone on that position now, it would move me up 1 thing. So I wouldn't get the see enemy power usage, I would get see enemy interior, because I haven't upgraded it yet. And then you've got door control, which basically increases your doors, so if an enemy's on your ship, they can't bust through it. That's pretty much it. It goes through, it's a bit of a long explanation, but yeah, you also have a certain amount of power that you can use to power these. I'll explain that once I get into it. So I'm gonna go. Will it random throughout the thing? Yeah, it will. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so this is the Mantis ship. This ship is basically it's run by these guys, which are called the Mantis. This is the Type C of that cruiser. It basically means if you can see this room here that's got this little thing, it's a teleporter. So you can teleport your crew over to this ship, over to another ship that you're fighting, and then because of that, you can then fight them and actually kill their crew, and that way you get more loot and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to go on normal here. Advanced Edition content is basically like a bunch of other stuff that they added to the game, which is cool. So yeah, we got the Mantis. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of different races. The Mantis are basically really good fighters, but they don't repair very well. The Engi here are really good at repairing, but they don't deal that much damage at all. And the Lanius are pretty just generic, except for the fact that they drain the oxygen from the rooms that they're in, and they have slow movement and no damage from lack of oxygen, which I'm just reading off there off to the right. So let's go rename this cruiser. We're gonna call it the Shift Tab. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna call it the Renegade. I don't know if I spelled that right, but who cares? Alright, we can leave these guys' names as is. It doesn't really matter. You can change their looks a little bit. Boom. Let's make them like that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Alright, yeah, let's get going. Alright, boom. Okay, so this is the game. As you can see, down the bottom left, you've got all these power things. You've got these, which are your weapons, which you need to power up, and on the right there, you've got your power that you can, take out of certain things and then put into other things by like right-clicking and then left-clicking to power up certain things, that sort of stuff. So this here is a cloning bay. Basically, if that's powered on, when someone dies, they will just regenerate in that place. So you can't heal your units, but they will regenerate in there when you do that sort of stuff. So yeah, so we don't need it on right now, so we're just going to keep it off. So yeah, we're just going to jump to our first destination. So like I said, that's the FTL drive sort of thing. Actually, no, I'll go through all this stuff, because basically up here is your hull. That's your health that you have every time you take damage. It'll most of the time just get rid of 1 or 2 depending on the weapon. Up here is our scrap. Here's our drones. That's if we ever want a drone control thing where you can have attack drones and defense drones and all that sort of stuff. Well, I don't think we'll focus on that this game. Here we've got bombs or missiles. Basically, these are bomb weapons, but they still use missiles, which is pretty interesting. You've got the fuel here. You've got shields. You got your evasion amount and oxygen. Oh yeah, the oxygen's taken down to 94% because we have the Lanius in here. We've got our crew over here. We've got we can save their positions and then send them back to their positions. The ship, where we can do all our upgrades and that sort of stuff. Over here's our subsystems that don't need power to run, and we can do certain things with them, like you can open all the interior doors and close them, and that's just sort of to show their upgrades and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's all done. So yeah, we're just going to jump around here, and we're going to see what kind of trouble we can get into. Alright, here we go. Alright, you detect 2 ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show pursuer is a pirate. Alright, so we want to kill these goddamn pirates, so we're going to aid the civilian ship. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Let's do this. Alright, so we're powering up our weapons here. You can see the bar slowly filling up. Now we're going to check out what weapons they've got here. This weapon here, I think, is a dual laser, so it'll shoot twice. Yep, there you go. And you have a mini beam here, which will... yeah, like it did just there, it'll shoot a little beam across the thing. Okay, so now we've got our 2 weapons here. We've got a stun bomb, which ignores shields, requires a missile, and drains and locks systems. And then we have the teleporting bomb, which ignores shields and requires a missile. And this will basically lock down a room, so no one will be able to enter it. Now, we can't see where their crew is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger both of them on here. So it'll get rid of their shields. Actually, no, you don't need to get rid of their shields because we're dealing with bombs. Okay, so we're going to... put both of them in there, because then the system will get shut down and it'll lock down the room so no one can go into that room. Boom. Okay, so we see the room locked down, but the other one missed. So that's the thing about bombs, is they have a high chance of missing. Okay, so the oxygen also did just get hit then. So we're going to send our Angie over there to go clear that out. Actually, we're going to send him over to the shields. And while the oxygen's going, we're going to open this door to get rid of all the fire in there. Oh no, close that. And oh god, we are taking a bit of damage here. Oh god, alright. Lannies can deal with that. We're going to do this and open all that. We're going to go help out with the clone room. There we go. Oh god, we don't need this repaired very much. We just need the oxygen back on, which is one of the most important things. Okay, the thing is there, so we're going to get this stun bomb on. Okay, we're going to get that to charge up. Here we go, we got our Angie. We're going to send him over to oxygen. Hopefully he doesn't die. It's just that we're running out of oxygen soon, so we need to do this. Okay, get him out of that room, so then it'll just go up. Okay, and send him over to engineering. Oh no, that's done, so let's put him here so we can get a bit more invasion. No, we gotta put him over there. Yes, this game does get very hectic very, very quickly. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. The system is stunned. That means that we're taking a little bit less damage. God damn it, the oxygen room is out again. Okay. Oh god, this is bad. Open up these two rooms. Quick, please let the oxygen just balance out. Yes, okay, balanced out. Good, good, good. Alright, we're gonna send him into there. Go, 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 go. Heal the oxygen. Heal the oxygen? No, just fix the oxygen. Oh god. I'm gonna send another thing to that. Oh no, they're gonna beam us. Shit. Boom. I don't know if that does damage. It doesn't. Damn it. Alright, we're going to just control this on here, so basically it'll automatically fire there every time. We're going to open up this, so that gets all done. Boom. Okay, that system is getting stunned over and over again. We're going to get hit here, in the shield again. Oh, damn. Yeah, this takes a bit of a toll. And, oh my god, we are doing really, really badly. This is only the first fight. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever played as this ship, just because it's like, it's not the way I like playing. Like, I really don't like doing this whole, like, using bombs and that sort of stuff. I much prefer to have high shields and use energy weapons and not have to focus on doing bombs and sort of stuff. And the fact that I only have this to deal damage, does that even deal damage? Tell me that deals damage. Oh, why is the stun bomb not? Okay, yeah, and depending on which way you order these, depends on which one will charge faster. Oh god. Oh god. You know what? We might die. I might have to restart. This is going to be a catastrophe? I was going to say, yeah, catastrophic failure. That's what I was trying to state. Wow. Dude, I'm great at this game. I've got almost 50 hours in this game, but no, I'm great. Wow. That was terrible. I couldn't even tell if we were dealing damage to that ship. Alright, we're going to go to the hangar. We're going to do another random ship. 1, 2, 3, boom. Oh, God. God damn it. Here's another one of the ships that I just never play. But we're doing it. We have to. Oh, God. You know what? I'm just going to leave that as Man of War. It took me way too long to figure out a name for the previous one. So, yeah, pretty much the slugs. They have some interesting things. They, you can see up here, they have telepathic powers that reveal rooms and life forms even when sensors are down. So it'll basically mean that you can see here how we have no sensors on this ship. But you can see how the slugs can see the rooms next to them. That's because of their telepathic powers, and they're immune to mind control, which is a system you can get in this game, which is pretty interesting. So our weapons here, we have a breach bomb, dual lasers, and an anti-bio beam, which basically means we can kill their crew. We can deal a ton of damage to their crew. It'll like halve their health. I think it does maybe 50 damage or 60 damage, something like that. So we're just going to do our first jump and hope we survive it this time. Alright, we're going to continue. Nothing happened. Alright, we're going to power up these because I haven't got these powered up yet. We're going to depower the medbay because we don't need it right now, and we're going to power up that. We're also going to move this slug to the weapons so we have a bigger view of our ship. And we're going to go over here. We're going to see if we can fight some people. That was just absolutely a failure. Alright, your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it would be trying to avoid notice. Okay, should we hail them or ignore the refugees? Let's hail them, because they seem like refugees. Hail them. They've Well, okay, their vessel is relieved. They hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. Okay, so we can get rid of 2 missiles and get 8 fuel out of it. That's actually really good. Now, we do have a thing that uses missiles, but I don't really want to use that. I'm probably going to sell it the first opportunity I get. So we're going to do that trade. There we go. We got 8 fuel out of that. That's really good. Alright, so we're going to jump over to here. By the way, these sections are called Nebula. Basically, it'll slow the fleet's advance a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see this over here. Basically, we're the rebels running from the... No, we're the Federation, and we're running from the rebels. The rebels are the evil guys. I know, it's like a flip on the thing. But pretty much every turn, after a couple turns, you'll see the rebels start to advance. And they'll advance at like a very set amount. But if you're in the Nebula, that amount halves. It's kind of weird. I'll explain it once we see a bit more of the map and see them moving a little bit more. Alright, okay. You receive a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Yeah, sure, we can do what we can. Alright, thank you. If you can just give us a count of their numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. The rebels. No, don't get the rebels to help. Added a quest marker to your map. Damn it. Alright, well... whatever, we're helping out this little colony. Alright, so we have to head down there for that quest. Now, we're going to jump here so we can jump down. Okay, so we haven't fought anyone yet, so we've managed to make it, more things. Oh, I just accidentally, okay, there was a refueling platform, and I accidentally docked with it. I accidentally pressed the button. Okay, the platform makes an offer. -8 scrap for 5 fuel. That's really good. I'm going to do that. Man, we're getting a lot of fuel. That's awesome. Oh, there's a distress beacon here, so we're going to go ahead and check out what's going on down here. So here we go. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Go down to the surface and investigate. Okay, you find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, he seems to have been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Okay. Okay, so basically, we've got these 2 options. You see this third option that's actually a blue option. It basically, those options will only appear for certain events, and if you have a certain thing, like if you have sensors, if you have a slug crew, for example, this. We talked about before how slugs are telepathic. They can basically, allow them to see their mental state. So we're going to use that, and they're absolutely the best. They're absolutely the best options, the blue ones. Okay. You bring the ship closer, and the slug, after a pause, says that the person is stable and with good intentions. You offer a position to your crew, and he gracefully accepts. Awesome. So we got Debbie. Also, I don't know why it said he gracefully accepts, and his name is Debbie. And, yeah, it seems like a female name. Alright, so, we're going to head over to here. We're going to do that quest beacon. Do the quest beacon? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, what is this? You find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Attempt to download the ship stores, or don't risk activating it and just strip the ship of any useful scrap. So we can get 9 scrap, which isn't that much. Or we can attempt to download it and fight it. I kind of want to fight this thing because we haven't fought anything. So we're going to attempt to download it. Alright, you accidentally reactivate the ship's AI. Its weapons immediately go online. Prepare for a fight. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so it has cloaking. And that basically means our weapons won't charge because they don't register that anything needs to be shot at. So they're like, nope, there's nothing. Oh god, what's happening? Okay, so they have a heavy laser, which is fine, but the missile's the thing that we have to worry about, because that's going to deal a bunch of damage. Okay, dealt 2. There is a fire in there. There's a small, like, audio cue for that sort of stuff, and I can hear it from there. Okay, so we're going to open these 2 doors and let that air out. Alright, so this ship doesn't have any shields, so we're going to just immediately take down its weapons. Okay, we didn't get the Artemis missile down, which is bad. Hit the same thing again, and they haven't got any of that stuff, any people on the ship, so there's no point using the biobeam. Why are we, oh, we're paused. I was like, why isn't it firing? Alright, so they went into cloak mode, which means they're, basically when you go into cloak, your evasion jumps by about 50-60%, so it's, so there's no point in, so that's a really good trick you can do, if you have a cloaking system, but you don't, and that's basically what they did then. Oh! That's something that can happen. That's actually very rare. Basically, when you shoot at them, it'll randomly come in at a certain point on their map. If it comes in the front, and they shoot a thing at the exact same time, and they collide, it will destroy both of the projectiles. It's very rare, and barely ever happens, but it is a thing that can happen. And it's just like a really good touch for this sort of game. It's just really interesting to do. Alright, okay, so we're slowly bringing this thing down. It's probably got a lot of evasion, that's why it's, taken so long. So we're just gonna sit here and wait for it to be done. So yeah, how this would normally go down is we'd probably use the, there we go, we got 14 scrap, we got more scrap than we expected. And, yeah, so the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of usable scrap materials. So every time you defeat a ship, you get fuel. Well, you don't potentially get these. You can also get drone parts, you can get more scrap, you can get all sorts of things. You can get weapons even. So you got 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 14 scrap, which is awesome. Alright, so, we're going to jump from here. We're going to jump to that quest beacon, then we're going to probably head up around here, and then, just as the Federation is about to jump in on us, we'll jump back to that last beacon, which will take us to the next section. And I'm probably going to end it there, because we've gone on for, I think, a while now. Alright, and then I'll start up the next part. Okay, you find the Mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately, there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. Alright, you leave before they notice you. They must have been focused on what? They must have been focused on setting up camp since you got far enough away to attempt to jump without being noticed. Okay, well that's all good. We didn't get much for that. We got a bit of fuel, which is fine. I'm happy with that. All right, so we got a ship. Here we go. Oh god! Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. So we got pirates here. They're basically saying they've basically parked themselves here and just been like, oh yeah, you have to pay a toll. We're gonna pay their toll? Absolutely not. Reject their offer. All right, too bad. You will regret this decision. I don't think we will. All right, so we can see on this ship now that we actually face one that has enemies on it. You can see now that there are. Because of the slugs, we can see where their people are, which is really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the anti-bio beam to be charged up, and then we're going to shoot with the dual lasers, take down their shields with at least one of those shots, and then we're going to attack them with the anti-bio beam. Alright, here comes an Artemis missile. Oh, in the engines. Alright, so we need to send a couple people over to there because there's a fire there as well. Alright, let's go take these things down. Okay, we got the dual lasers ready. Let's just shoot it into the shields. Why not? There we go. Okay, we hit them. We're going to target here. It's a very long laser, this one. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright, that'll do some damage to them. Where's this going to land? Ooh, lands back in the engines again. That did a lot of damage to our crew. Ooh, we might have to take them out now. Come on, get rid of that fire, get rid of the fire, get rid of the fire, get rid of the fire. That's not going in the engines, okay. Get rid of the fire. Oh, they just got rid of the fire. Okay. You know what? You know what, we can deal with this. Okay, so we're going to shoot that into the shields again. There we go, and we're going to take out these 2 crew members. Boom! We killed both of them. So we know it's 2 to take down one of those things. Okay, we did 1 bar of things in the engineering. We're going to move over to the healing just to heal up our units. We're going to power up that from the engine. What? Yeah, okay, from the engine power that we don't have active yet. All right, we're going to keep waiting. Come on. Oh, Artemis missile, here it comes. Oh, in the weapons. Alright, we need to get that immediately back up because we need that bio beam. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we need that bio beam charging. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a pickle. And we're not going to be able to take this thing down. And, by the way, the reason I'm doing this and not just completely destroying them by using, like, the breach missile and stuff is if you kill a ship by just killing the crew, what actually happens is you end up getting a lot more scrap. Like, you'll end up with a lot more scrap and just general materials. Sometimes you'll even get a weapon out of it. So it's just a much higher chance for those sort of things happening, which is just, you know, really good in general. Alright, so here we go. We're about to be fully charged, and we'll need to do this one more time after this. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. We hit the shields. We're going to go from here straight up into that Mantis. Boom. Alright, so we got to do this one more time. Ooh, got hit in the shields. Ooh, that's actually really bad. Alright, I'm going to head these guys down to the shields so they can repair that. This will be our little repair crew. Oh, yeah, that's open. Okay, let's close those. Might as well. Oh, God, here comes the missile. Where's it going to hit? Oh, completely misses. Awesome. Oh, no! The bio beam's been hit again. Okay, where are we going to... We have to get these shields up because otherwise that heavy laser is going to do some damage. Oh, okay, it missed. Alright, Alright, head up here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got hit, but didn't do much damage. Okay. Oh, this is annoying with the bio beam constantly being under attack. And our hull is at critical. Oh, God. I might have to jump away here. But they have powered down their Artemis missile for some reason, which is really good for us. Oh, God. Activate the bio beam quickly before their Artemis missile charges back up again. We have to do something. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, we can do this. I'm just waiting for their Artemis missile to come back online, but it doesn't seem to be doing so. So we are going to have enough to take out their crew right here, right now. Shoot twice. Boom. There we go. Shields are down. Here goes the Mantis. Yes, there's no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. Now we didn't get too much, but this is normal, which is the sort of thing that happens. Now we have a hull, which is a critical mass, which basically means that we're screwed if we take any more damage. This is kind of bad. I'm gonna power up these two so we get a little bit more evasion, just in case we come across another thing of crew. All right, another ship to fight. Ooh. This is bad. Yeah, we're in a bad way here. Oh, well. Okay, I'm just going to send everyone back. We're going to jump up, see if we can find a store. Because at stores, that's where you can repair your hull. Alright, we're going to... What? Yeah, return to stations. We have no saved point for their stations. Oh, no, I hit the button again. Whoops. Okay. We're going to send you down to shields. We're going to save the position. We're going to jump to... No, the exit beacon will be safe. So we'll jump there, then we'll jump up to the store, if there is one. And then we'll keep on going. Oh, I could sell 15 missiles. You know what? Yep, I'm going to do it. I got 45 scrap. Booyah. Alright. There's a store. Perfect. Alright, we're going to have just enough time, I think, to make it back here. And jump away to the next section. And then we'll probably leave off from there. Okay, so I'm immediately... Should I just fix it all? I feel like I should. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough money to buy anything else. I'm going to get rid of this breach. Sold all my things. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. You know what? I'm going to buy this thing here, the scrap recovery arm. And then I'm going to repair everything I can because of the fact that it's, you can see here, allows the ship to collect 10% more scrap from any source. It's so much better. It's just really, really good. Okay, so also I'm going to go through one of these things here. These are augments or augmentations. Basically, these are just things you can add to the ship. You can have 3 at a time. I think the slugs already have one, which means it'll automatically repair breaches if they ever appear. So, like, if someone shoots a missile, it has a chance of causing a breach, which will basically drain the oxygen out of a room. Slug ships will automatically fix those after, it'll take a little bit, but only a few seconds, not too long. So yeah, I'm going to buy this scrap recovery arms, those are the augments. You can also buy different systems here, you can sell, sometimes they'll have a second page, and you can buy fuel, missiles, and drone parts here. Alright, so I'm going to just spam the button. There we go. Alright, we got up to a reasonable amount of health, which is pretty good. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to jump back to this exit beacon and get away before the Federation catches up to us. Oh man, that was pretty intense for the first goddamn thing. I never normally have this trouble. I swear, baby, I never normally have this trouble. Yeah, so that was pretty bad for the first section. But we're gonna jump here to the next civilian sector. Oh, by the way, in those sort of things, there's civilian sectors which are green, and they're sort of the good sections, and then there's red ones which are very bad. Which will have a lot more ships, and then there's nebula ones, which are the purple ones. I don't know if you checked that out and you were like, what's all that? That's sort of the thing. I'll explain that when we get to a new section, but that'll have to be in the next episode, because I think we've gone on long enough with the explanation at the start, and then me failing completely, and then going through this. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna hit that, and we're gonna pause off here. Awesome thing, you can save and quit, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here, and I'm gonna hopefully have a part 2, which will be soon. That should be fine, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you really like this thing, because I really like this game. If you like this game, definitely go check it out. It's really good. It's definitely worth the money. I'm not sure exactly how much money it is, how much it costs, but it's absolutely worth it. It's a great game. They've had just awesome things, awesome updates to it, and it's just a lot of fun, seriously. It's just great. So yeah, if you think you would like it, go get it. If you think you like the sort of stuff that I do, if you kind of like it, hit that subscribe button, because that would be amazing, and I'd really appreciate that sort of stuff, because I think we're at 15 now, and yeah, it'd just be really awesome to, have some more people to show this sort of stuff to. So yeah, and if you really, really liked it, hit the like button, because that's what it's there for. And if you really didn't like it, hit the dislike button, but also leave me a comment, tell me why you didn't like, why you didn't like this sort of stuff, because then, I can go about fixing this sort of stuff, because that'd be, it'd be really helpful, and really, really encouraging. Because as long as it's like constructive feedback, not just like, you're shit. Like, seriously, tell me what the problem is, and I'll go fix it. Because this is about you in the end. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, because I definitely did. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.